Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. William Ruto and his counterpart, Bola Tinubu of Nigeria, they're being described as Africa's flying presidents under fire. As BBC Africa News is giving us an inclusive details, since Kenyan William Ruto and Nigerian Bola Tinubu became president, we are being told they have faced similar criticism over their frequent trips abroad. When they compare the trips that William Ruto has already accomplished against what Uhuru Kenyatta had, and you compare with Bola Tinubu, with the former president, Buhari, you will realize that the statistics says that William Ruto has already traveled 104 days compared to Uhuru Kenyatta, his total term, 2 terms. Uhuru Kenyatta traveled 95 times. When you compare Bola Tinubu, traveled 71 times already, compared to Muhammad Buhari, who traveled 59 in his term. Now, as a Kenyan newspaper, The Standard nicknamed William Ruto the flying president, it says that so great is his love for flying that it appears that he cannot pass up any opportunity, despite pressing domestic demands such as dealing with high cost of living. Last month, the same Mr. Tinubu made yet another trip to Europe. Nigerian's opposition leader Atiku Abubakar said on social media that Nigeria does not need a tourist in chief. And that is the criticism that the president of Nigeria had. Now, as there are kind of description that this president, especially William Ruto, is surely having this kind of personal glorification. And this personal glorification is that even the certain traveling that is not important to our country. It is not important to our country. As Kenyan foreign policy analyst acknowledges that some trips are necessary, but as of others are undoubtedly wasteful. They are seriously wasteful. Because you have a president who loves to be in the air. Some of these trips are personal glorifications and not so much for the country. It is not so much to the country. So William Ruto, together with his spokesperson, we have seen them defending themselves. They are traveling. You've seen Mohammed coming out to defend William Ruto's traveling outside the country. You will realize that for now, can you substantiate what William Ruto has done already? Can you substantiate that this is what William Ruto has brought into our country? In terms to job opportunities, we have them. In terms of investment, we have them. But now, we have a president who is traveling. We are not seeing the benefit. And by the way, when we are talking about this, some people are feeling like we are attacking William Ruto. But the question is, William Ruto has already traveled 104 times, compared to Uhuru Kenyatta's 95 times in whole term. But William Ruto, 104 in just portion of his first term. Now, in the 8th month since the inauguration of William Ruto, not even 8 months, 1 year and some 6 to 7 months. Remember, William Ruto started this behavior of that I'm busy looking for jobs. I'm busy partnering with other countries. I'm busy stabilizing the economy. How will you stabilize the economy while traveling to Germany? How will you stabilize the economy while traveling to United States? Because some trips, it is because of their personal glorification. It's not about the country at all. So the BBC is illustrating that William Ruto seems like to be a flying president. And a flying president, we have not seen any positive thing that is coming from his tour. As days spent abroad by current and previous president is literally exposing William Ruto. Is literally exposing William Ruto. So do you think that William Ruto is traveling to benefit the country? Not really. Not really. I don't think if William Ruto is traveling to benefit the country. Yes, he has traveled. But again, remember, we have something that at least you can see in terms of the president of the country traveling outside the country. But now, have you seen investors coming to the country? Have you seen them? And even if we cannot display them or expose them, do you think there is an impact of investors in the country? Because these investors, they always also assist the stabilization of the economy. But how will it be if sincerely you cannot eventually describe for us what you have done, what is your plan, and critically, what is your agenda of traveling? The other time William Ruto was in the US, William Ruto was in Germany, William Ruto was in Canada, William Ruto has been in UK, William Ruto has traveled in African countries, William Ruto has traveled everywhere. You want to tell me today that this man is working for our country? Today, he's busy lecturing. He's busy lecturing his members of parliament. And by lecturing them, he's telling them, nimeshatafuta mkazi. Kazi yenu ni kuongoza wananchi kuapply hizi kazi. But the question is, something that I want to ask. As William Ruto is being branded as Africa's flying president, do you think that William Ruto is sincerely lecturing his members of parliament in a right way? That sasa kazi imeshapatikana 2,500. Mnangoja nini? Msaidie watu kuapply hiyo kazi. And truly, if already we are having nurses who are looking forward to apply for these jobs, and already we are having 500 of them that has already applied, so we are looking forward to have 2,000 of them apply. So is it real that William Ruto is looking forward to support and ensure that unemployment is going to be a forgotten story in this country? Is it? I don't think. Because many a times I've seen Kenya Kwanza government saying that William Ruto is benefiting our country because he has stabilized the economy just traveling. How will you tell us that he has stabilized the economy because of traveling? William Ruto is traveling to borrow money. Borrowing money, and these monies, we don't see them. William Ruto is collecting more taxes. We don't see the benefit. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much. because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video.